Hey guys, welcome back to Tying Tuesday. My name is Kyle. Today we're going to be tying up the Quasimodo Pheasant Tail for you. Cool little pheasant tail variation using a nymph hook, like curved nymph hook instead of a straight shank hook. But before I get started, we'd love it if you could like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps us out tremendously so we can keep making videos like this one for you. Let's get started. So the hook I'm using for this guy today is a 2487 BL in a size 14. Gonna tie this one a little bit bigger for you guys on camera today, just so you can see kind of the detail. Bead size for this guy is a 7/64 tungsten gold bead. Thread I'm using for this guy is a classic wax brown and a 12/0. I'm gonna get my thread started right behind the bead there. Trim out my excess. Next material is going to be our gold rib. This is a ultra wire in Brassie in the color gold. I'll tuck it behind that bead there. Just wrap it along the shank there. To go down right about middle of that bend, about right there. Kind of give my thread a little bit of a taper. Just clean this up a little bit. Just like so. Next material is going to be our body and tailing material. It's just a dark brown pheasant tail. I'm going to take about 4 to 5 fibers off the side of the feather there. Make sure my tips are lined up. I usually like to get them wet. Just kind of helps out keeping them all in place. I'm going to give it one loose wrap just to get it right on top where I want it. I'm going to size this up. About right there. One more locking wrap. Like that, and then we're going to go directly under that pheasant tail and work our thread back up towards the bead. Now I'm going to take these pheasant tail fibers and I'm just going to overhand wrap these. Just be careful, this stuff is super brittle, so just take your time with it. Go. Keep going all the way up towards the eye or the bead there. And I'm going to stop about right there to leave myself some room for other material that's going to get tied in. I'm going to lock that down. I'm going to trim out the rest of that pheasant tail. Last one there, but that's all right. That one out. There we go. Next, I'm going to counter wrap my wire. I'm going to go about probably 4 or 5 segments here, probably 4. Just like that. Capture that off. Let's helicopter that guy out. It's pretty good there. Cool. Next material I'm going to tie in is going to be the legs on this guy. We're just going to keep utilizing that pheasant tail. I'm going to take another probably 6 fibers off the feather here again. And I like to kind of size these up. We're going to tie this in tips towards the eye here. I'm going to go directly right behind that bead. Try to keep these right on top. Just like so. I'm just going to pull down, size these up, about right there. Lock that into place. Trim out the excess on this. Kind of clean this up right here a little bit. Now I'm gonna add my flashback. And this is just the large tinsel from Hareline. If you tie this in like an 18, 16, 18, or 20, I'd probably recommend using the medium size, but since we're tying this a little bigger today, we're gonna go with the large. Lock that in, one up there, and just kind of work it back. Like that. The next material is gonna be our peacock curl. I only had purple today, so it's a little bit of color on this stuff. I like to trim the tip of this. This stuff's super brittle as well. I'm gonna tie this in near side towards me. A couple of wraps there. And we're just gonna overhand wrap this towards the bead. Just like that. Capture that off. And we're gonna go in front of the bead and the legs there. Trim that out. There we go. All right, next we're gonna take our flashback and we're gonna split these legs as best as we can here. Good right there. Then we're just gonna take some thread wraps right in front, lock that tinsel down. The legs are nice and splayed out for you. Gonna trim out the tinsel. Give us a few cleanup wraps in the front here. Still got a little bit of tinsel I don't like there. There we go. Get a nice little thread head on this guy. Give this guy a whip finish and we are all done. Trim out my thread. And there you have it, the Quasimodo Pheasant Tail. If you like this pattern today, you can give us a like and subscribe. You can find all these materials on AvidMax.com or come see us in the shop in Centennial. Thanks for watching.